Today at State House Nairobi, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has handed over various assets that were procured through corruption and graft cases. These assets, which include land worth billions of Kenyan shillings, have been handed back to the county governments, which will be handed back to the various respective owners. In his heartfelt speech, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Chief Executive Officer has reiterated the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission commitment to one, target high-impact corruption cases, asset recovery, corruption prevention, public education to empower citizens to participate in government activities and affairs, and maintain various partnerships with various stakeholders to maintain a rule of law. His other commitment is to closely work with both national and county government to promote an accountability and eradicate corruption within the country.
Today's event serves a dual purpose. On the one hand, it's a symbolic demonstration of the tireless efforts of our team as a commission to make corruption unprofitable by removing the benefits and proceeds of corruption. And on the other hand, it illustrates the audacity of corrupt individuals in their attempt to convert public property to personal use. As you're going to hear, Your Excellency, from the assets that we are going to be presenting to you today, these are very strategic properties that one wonders what kind of a person can actually go out to take such property to convert it to personal use, knowing that it is obviously a public property, public asset. But that's the audacity that some of our people in this country have in reaching out to convert that which belongs to the public to their private use.
People have viewed EACC as anti-governance, that we are just after hunting governance. We are not hunting governance, we work with governance. This recovery was done because the governor then of Kisii walked into our office and officially complained that some pieces of land have been grabbed and we assisted. So we are telling governors to go and tell your colleagues, if you have land that you think has been grabbed and you want to come to EACC, we'll make sure there's no media coverage, because the media sometimes when they see a governor at EACC, they conclude there's something bad. Sometimes you may be having something good for the county. Your Excellency, in addition to the recovered immovable properties, the Commission also recovered cash assets totaling 511,365,927 belonging to various organizations. EACC recovered 361,395,356 and remitted to the National Treasury Consolidated Account Fund. The money was recovered from individuals who had irregularly acquired public properties. And the second one is that 79,292 shillings for the Kenya Ports Authority Retirement Benefit Scheme. The money was recovered from a law firm. Then we have recovered 70,677,700 shillings for Kenya Medical Research Institute, that is Kemri Retirement Benefit Scheme. This money was recovered from an individual after a civil process.
The President has also stated in his speech that he is willing to work very closely with the EACC to ensure that corruption is eradicated in Kenya.
I commend the EACC for its dedication in the fight against corruption, and I want to confirm to both the Chair, the Commission, and the CEO that they have my government's full support. And we commend you for what you have achieved. We know there are challenges, budgetary challenges, but the one item that I insisted that should not face the budget cuts that we were going through is the EACC, because I know the importance and relevance of what you do in safeguarding public assets and public property. And I want to encourage EACC to expedite and also ask the judiciary to expedite these processes so that public resources and public assets can be recovered. As we witness the handover of public assets recovered by the EACC on behalf of various public institutions, I urge the beneficiaries to establish robust mechanisms to protect these assets and prevent further illegal acquisition. The recovered land is located in various parts of the country, including Nairobi, Kisii, Nakuru, Bungoma, Kakamega, Uasin Gishu, and Kisii counties. I would like to take this opportunity to express my profound gratitude for the ongoing development of affordable housing in Nairobi City's industrial area of Enterprise Road. This development is taking place on land recovered by the EACC, and the beneficiaries will be many Kenyans who deserve economic inclusion. This land, measuring 21 hectares, had been unlawfully taken from the Meteorological Department by private individuals. The recovery of such assets reaffirms Kenya's commitment to upholding the Constitution and fulfilling its obligation as a member of the international community under the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. Corruption is a serious threat to our nation. It undermines service delivery, weakens public policy, compromises the public interest, and erodes our institutions, depriving the government of capacity to secure the country and deliver development. Corruption endangers all of us, both individually and collectively. We are working on a series of amendments to present to Parliament aimed at promoting accountable leadership and integrity in governance. Among these is the proposal to the Evidence Act and the Criminal Procedure Code, along with other relevant legislative updates to statutes concerning corruption. These amendments will expedite the investigation and prosecution of corruption and economic crimes, ensuring that such cases are concluded within 6 months. I made this commitment, and the Attorney General is seized with the necessary work that will go into us engaging Parliament on the amendments to achieve this aim. Additionally, we will propose amendments to the Witness Protection Act to revamp the statutory and institutional framework for protecting and incentivizing whistleblowers. These changes will enhance witness protection and make it easier and safer for citizens to report corruption and other criminal activities.
For Sauti TV, at State House, Nairobi, my name is Hilda Katebe.